2 weeks off and look how dull the page got. So let's have a little recap of the past 2 weeks. I whooped David Zebra ass, there was a big ass fight on Thanksgiving at the park, and Jeff and Trey are out of the postseason. And now it's playoff time. Look at what's happened. Our champion last year is not even in the playoffs. And Mr. Trey, Mr. Swagger, all confident during the draft that he had a great team, now has the worst record and worst point total in fantasy football history. So what I would like to say, since Trey and Jeff are going to be playing each other 3 more times this season, they should put something on the line. We do got some really interesting matchups in round 1, like a 3rd game of the season with Jose against George and David against Ivan. Very interesting matchups. So since I've been told that a lot of people watch this video, I want to make this video pretty interesting. So I decided to make some yearly award nominations. I'll put the nominations on the message board so we can all vote. First of all, we got Surprise of the Year. And I'll only have 2 choices because if I have a million choices, then it'll suck. So biggest surprise of the year. Is it me, being that I was in last place last year and had the worst record, or is it Jeff for being our champion last year to not even making the playoffs? Next award nomination is for biggest fluke of the year. Is it Jeff again for being our surprise champion last year to becoming the 2nd worst team in the league? Or is it Trey being a strong force last year to being the biggest flounder in fantasy football? The next nomination is for the worst performance of the year. We all know that Trey had some horrible performances, but now we get to look back at those horrible moments. Is the worst performance in week 3 when Trey went up against Jose and scored a measly 34 points? Or is it just 2 weeks later when Trey scored only 36 points against George? And we have to nominate the best performance of the year, which were some great performances, which include Edgar in week 4 against Jose, where he scored 134, or is it just last week when I scored an amazing 157 points? And finally, our final nomination, which includes more than 2 choices, the biggest talker. Is it me? Is it Jeff? Is it David? Is it Trey? Is it Jose? Or is it Edgar? You choose. I'll post them up on the message board, and next week we'll have like little awards for the people that win. Alright, so good luck to everyone in your games, except for Trey and Jeff, who play a last place showdown 3 times in a row. And Jeff, this season was not rigged. Alright? Peace out.